Hey everybody, Dr. Zach here with Spine Health Clinical Chiropractic. Brought Alexa here again, and we're going to be talking about a common thing that everybody is had at least one time in their life. A lot of stress and tension up in the back here. Or in other words, more than likely it's going to be caused from an upper cross syndrome. And what the upper cross syndrome is going to do and what it's going to be is exactly what we're going to talk about in this video here. And we're going to give you some things that you can do at home to help relieve the symptoms, along with maybe even treat it yourself. Again, a lot of these things, if you have persistent pain or any sort of symptom that continues to get worse or it just sticks around, reach out to a healthcare provider, such as myself, and we would be more than happy to kind of dive into that and see what else is kind of causing these issues for you. So, diving into this video a little bit, upper cross syndrome, what is it? It is basically the posture of more than everybody in the community has, and what that is I'm going to have you demonstrate it or exaggerate it a little bit, and the shoulders are going to come forward and the head's going to kind of tip down, and basically it's just going to be kind of this normal slouched posture. A lot of what we do in our workspace, typing on the phone, everything that we do is forward and leaning over, and everything is just kind of in this nature here. So what we need to do is we need to correct that by allowing certain things that we're going to talk about in this video to help with that. So what we're going to do in this video is talk about and demonstrate what we're looking at. So in upper cross syndromes, the shoulders roll forward. So what we need to do is we need to stretch the pecs. These shoulders need to come back. One exercise you can do, as long as you have a doorway at home, is doorway stretches. So I'm going to have you come around here, please. And what you want to do is stand up relatively straight up to the door here, and you can vary your hand positions. And the goal is essentially going to be to stretch out the pec in this region here. So as you kind of put your hand there, leaning forward, and you can feel that stretch right there. The significance behind stretching is to get what you're looking for, you need to stay in it for at least 1.5 to 2 minutes. So whatever you want to do, to however you want to break that up, if it's 6 30-second holds or anything of that nature, then that's fine. But in order to get a physiological change or a lasting change, you need to sit in the stretch for up to about 2 minutes. So you kind of sit in this position, and then kind of when you get, enough's enough, you kind of stand out, and then you can kind of dive back into it. Again, you can change your positions here. So that's going to be the one component of the upper cross syndrome. You want to bring the shoulders back. The second thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to also bring the head back. So this is going to be deep neck flexors. All of these things in front, which are going to be off because all we do is this. So we need to come up and we need to bring our chin back. My favorite thing to do and to tell patients is you have a car that you're in, more than likely at least once a day. You have the car seat behind your head. One thing you can do, rather than doing this exercise that makes you kind of look goofy at home, you can do it out in public when you're at a stoplight or something of that nature. And what you want to do is you want to bring the chin straight back and kind of create like a little bit of double chin here, and then forward and then back. So with this exercise, you want to put a lot of the pressure on the back side of the head here. Obviously, you might have to take your hair down. But otherwise than that, you want to just go directly straight back. And I would do at least 15 reps and then hold it for a good 15 seconds when you get all the way back there. And you're going to feel a little bit of tension in this neck here, which is going to be good because a lot of these muscles are off. So that's going to be two things that you can do. And the third and final thing that we can do is we're going to spin this around here. And I'm going to have you sit here, put your legs this way, please. So, anybody has a gym membership that they go to, or bands or anything of some sort of fitness thing, what you need to do is you need to work on bringing your shoulder blades back. So a lot of the exercises that we do, this is just going to be a temporary row. So if you just kind of pretend like you're rowing, or you just have a single arm and you bring this back, you see how the shoulder blade comes back and now forward, and then bring this back here. Good. And then that final pull is you want to bring the shoulder back. So now can you do both arms? And bring this back and pinch right here. That motion and activating these muscles right here are going to help with that posture. So if you're able to get into the gym or even just buy some bands on Amazon, whatever it may be, you really want to set it up in a position where you can get this back to contract in this motion, just like Alexa's doing here. So You can come on up from there. Thank you so much. These are some things that you can do at home. If you have some tension in your neck, or if your neck's kind of always bugging you, especially down low, or whatever it may be, even if you have a office space that you work in, and you want to correct your posture, these are going to be some key things that you can do at home to bring you some lasting results. So thank you all so much for joining me. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome.
And until next time, thank you guys.